A wireless gaming headset from Beyerdynamic? Let's check this out. Dave Taylor here, and I'm checking out this. This is the Beyerdynamic MMX-200 wireless gaming headset, and you can see it has this very cool color scheme of gray and orange and black. I think they just look really good, and as opposed to all of those flashing neon LED headphones, these just look like you're a serious and professional gamer, so it's a different sort of energy. But most importantly, it has that great Beyerdynamic sound, so everything sounds really good. And because they're a gaming headset, they're designed to have ultra low latency. The latency is crazy low, but I'll get to that. Now, let me start out by telling you they feature 40mm drivers and 35 hours of battery life. You charge them via USB-C, and I'll tell you this, the first time you pull these out of the box, check for a firmware update, because there's a bunch of bug fixes and stuff in that firmware update that'll make these even better. So, it comes with a 2-meter USB-C to USB-A cable, so you can plug this into your PC, and not only can you charge the headphones, you can then use them in wired mode. Now, the benefit of that is that you really literally have zero latency if they're wired. That latency comes in from the wireless, but again, it's really low. If you use them wired, it's 32 ohms, which some people really are interested in. Now, the way they did microphones is super interesting. I've never had headphones like these. So they have built-in microphone, but they also include an external boom microphone, and this is a Meta voice microphone. So there's a 9.9mm capsule microphone here, and it gives you really good sound. I'll give you a demo in just a second, but if you want to use this, you just plug it in, and there's only one orientation where it'll work, so it's really easy to work with. You can pop them out. In fact, you can pop them out in the middle of talking to someone, and it'll just switch to the built-in microphone. It doesn't sound as good, but it's still entirely functional if you have to have a quick, snarky comment to your teammates. All good. Now, Bluetooth-wise, it is the very, very latest Bluetooth 5.3, also Bluetooth low latency and hybrid. There's 3 different modes you can operate this in, and the earpieces and the head part, whatever this is called, are both fake leather, so that's good for those of you that are concerned about animals, and it's pretty comfortable. I found them a little tight, but of course with these sort of headphones, the more you wear them, the looser they'll get. So if you pull them right out of the box and they feel a little snug on you, then just give yourself a little time and go through a couple of your favorite games, and by the time you're done, you should be good to go. Now, the ear pads are actually replaceable too, which is great. So in addition to that USB-C cable, it also comes with a USB-C to USB-A adapter in case you need that. I'm not sure in what situations you would, but nice to include the adapter. And it also has this USB-C dongle. So if you want to use this with a device that has USB-C but doesn't have Bluetooth, or it's not a good Bluetooth circuit, you can plug this in instead and use this with the headphones. So gives you lots of options, and of course, it's Beyerdynamic, so the instructions and stuff are really solid. Now, what I want to do is I want to give you a demo. But first, let's do a tour of the earpiece controls. On the right earpiece, there's a single button, and that is the power button. Push and hold, and you are good to go. And then this actually will light up, and there's the colors around the edge, and that gives you feedback. So this is a scroll wheel and a push button. So it's a double function here. And then there's another button, and that one lets you switch what mode you're in, and you also can get into Bluetooth pairing. And then, of course, there's that USB-C. So I have these paired with my iPhone 15 Pro. Let me just get that up and running. And let's get it recording and go into Bluetooth and make sure it's happy. And let's see. Pairing. Your headset is connected. How marvelous. So now let's go into my voice app Let's see, what did I just do wrong here? There we go. So now I'm in my voice app, and what you're hearing right now is my voice as recorded by the Meta Voice microphone on the Beyerdynamic MMX-200. So as you can hear, it's really good and it's really clean. But now I'm going to pop this microphone off. So listen to what happens. So now it's using the built-in microphones on the headphones, and I'm a little bit more distant. It's not obviously as crystal clear, but it's really great that you get the option, because I would always defer to using this, but in a pinch, this is entirely functional. So, cool. Now, hang on just a sec. So I really like the flexibility of these headphones, the fact that I can use them with the microphone and get really good results. Or if I have to, I can use it just like this to like answer a phone call and say, I'll be there in 15 minutes. I just got to finish this up. Hang on. Right? So gives you those options. But what we really need to talk about, because these are Beyerdynamics, we need to talk about the sound. And it's no surprise to me that they sound beautiful. They really have a really nice sound. And I listen to a lot of electronica when I'm working, and that's really a lot of my benchmarks are that kind of music. And man, with these, everything's crystal clear. And there's a big sound stage. It's a full, rich, detailed sound, and there's a spatial sense to it, especially if you're using this with like gaming, which obviously they're intended for. You get a real, like, you know, the sound stage is designed so that you can get that location identification for audio that's coming out of your game. And that's pretty important. If you have someone coming over your left shoulder in the game, you don't want to be thinking they're that way when they're that way, because that's how you lose the game. So these are yet another great pair of Beyerdynamic headphones. You can just use them like this. They look cool. They sound fantastic. They have ridiculous battery life, 35 hours of battery life on a charge. That is just crazy. They're a little snug, like I said, but as these loosen up, they'll be more comfortable on my head. I have no question. And if you want to do it with gaming, then obviously these are compatible with PC and Mac and PlayStation and the Switch. And you can use it with the Xbox. You need to get a separate analog cable. So these aren't compatible with the Xbox straight out of the box. That's important for you to know. But otherwise, you name a gaming platform or a PC platform, and these are going to just work beautifully. And there's so many different ways to connect. So I am a big fan. I've been really honest that I'm a big fan of Beyerdynamic anyway, and these are just another great addition to their lineup. So definitely ones to check out. Now, we should also talk about the price. So let's talk about the price. But before we get to the price, I'm going to invite you to subscribe to my channel. Click or tap on that subscribe button, and we're connected. Fantastic. Now, these, and you can see on the top, there's the name right there on the headpiece. These are the Beyerdynamic MMX-200 wireless gaming headset, and it's $249 at beyerdynamic.com. So they're pretty spendy. There's an amazing number of gamer and gaming headsets in the like $50 to $100 range, but honestly, you're going to have a whole different experience with these. These are so nice, and you'll also find that you'll be popping off the microphone and using these just as music headphones too. They're really nice. There's lots to like about these. That's all I got, so I think I'm going to go back to my game, so I'll have to catch you in my next video.